When we are faithful to God's plan, communication becomes an effective expression of our responsible search for truth and our pursuit of goodness. Towards an ever wider we is the theme for this year's World Day of Migrants and Refugees. And Pope Francis has told us why this theme was chosen: to renew the human family, to build together a future of justice and peace, and to ensure that no one is left behind. And this week, the Church in the United States has been devoted to reflecting on how we in this nation can create a wider we as we welcome, protect, and integrate migrants and refugees, realizing that each one of them has a face, has a name, has a story. Recently, our president and chief executive officer of Catholic Charities, Stephen Caratini, was asked by a correspondent, "Why do you have a crucifix, a picture of Pope Francis and the local bishop, displayed in the Office for Newcomer Services when so many of the people you help to resettle are not Catholic?" And Stephen gave the perfect answer. He said, "It is because it's about our faith, not their faith." The crucifix reminds us that out of love for all of us, Jesus suffered and died. The one who embraced all people without exception. The one who in today's gospel calls us to be good Samaritans, to lift up our neighbor, to help those crying out for our assistance. And Stephen explained that the photo of Pope Francis reminds us of his words. Our church has no borders, and we cannot fail to respond to the plight of migrants and refugees. And the picture of the local bishop is a reminder that that response must occur here and now, at this time, in this place, and in this diocese. And how proud all of us can be here in the Diocese of Arlington in knowing that's exactly what we have done since our establishment in 1974. Welcoming immigrants, migrants, and refugees from all over the world. And we continue to do so, especially during these very, very difficult and challenging times. In the past 12 months, our offices have helped to resettle over 400 refugees from Afghanistan, many of whom were translators for members of our American military services, and most likely will help to resettle another 800 from Afghanistan in the next 12 months. This beautiful ministry is only possible through the amazing grace of God, through the incredible, selfless, and sacrificial work of our staff and volunteers, through the prayers and generosity of the faithful throughout this diocese who heed the call from the letter to the Hebrews we heard today. Let mutual love continue. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have. Some members of our Catholic Charities, the offices for migrants and refugees, the newcomer services, and other departments are with us here today. And we want you to know, especially now, we understand how hard you are working, the demands and pressures placed upon you, the tireless hours you are offering, and the emotional strain you must be experiencing. So please know we're praying for you, especially at this Mass. Asking God to bless you in your ministry, to watch over and protect you and all those you serve. Dear friends, in just a few moments, we will receive Jesus in the Holy Eucharist, the source of our unity. Strengthened and renewed by this precious gift, may we go forth with a renewed promise in imitation of Jesus, to be a good Samaritan, to welcome the stranger in our midst, and to uplift those in need. May we be united in the words of the prayer for the World Day of Migrants and Refugees. Lord, bless each act of welcome and outreach that draws those in exile into the we of community and of the church, so that our earth may truly become what you yourself created it to be, the common home of all of our brothers and sisters. Amen.